An ancient Satoshi-era wallet with 27 million in Bitcoin has woken up for the first time in 12 years. Does this wallet belong to Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder of Bitcoin? Is Satoshi alive? Well, the last we heard of Satoshi Nakamoto was on April 23rd, 2011. He stated, "I've moved on to other things." Satoshi reportedly holds 1 million Bitcoin, making Satoshi Nakamoto the largest Bitcoin holder. And if Satoshi was alive and dumped these coins on the market, would it destroy the entire crypto industry? And to add to the confusion, just a few days before, on April 19th, a different ancient wallet with 178 million in Bitcoin that was dormant for 9.3 years finally woke up and transferred 60.7 million in Bitcoin. And to add even more to the confusion, just a couple days later, on April 21st, a different ancient wallet with 31.6 million in Bitcoin that was dormant for 10 years transferred 7.8 million in Bitcoin. And to add even more to the confusion, although unrelated, I think it's unrelated, after 7.7 years, an ICO Ethereum wallet with 4.4 million in it decided to transfer 1 Ethereum. And then shortly after, they transferred the rest of the Ethereum. What's going on here? This is very odd behavior. Do these wallets have something to do with Satoshi Nakamoto? Well, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? One person we know that it's not is 64-year-old Japanese-American Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto.
Main reason I'm here is to clear my name that I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I just believe that somebody put that fictitious name in there. Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin.
And Charles Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, believes that he knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is.
The most likely candidate would be Adam Back. It's the Occam's razor candidate, and mostly because he's the right place, right time, right age, right skill set. You know, if you look at the design of Bitcoin, the types of decisions, like the use of Forth, the scripting language, that was pretty common in English and European pedagogy in the 1980s and 1990s. It's like an example language for a stack-based assembly. And like little stuff like that, little quirks like that. Also, he created Hashcash, which was the predecessor of proof of work. He just kind of got a chip on his shoulder that Microsoft never did anything with it. So he's probably looking for something. He grew up with all the cypherpunks. He knew of Hal Finney. You know, he knew of all these people.
He's also referenced in the Bitcoin white paper. Another strong candidate is Nick Szabo, a computer scientist who is credited with creating BitGold, a precursor to Bitcoin. And because we as humans do not have all the information to figure out who Satoshi is, we have come up with these crazy theories. For example, Elon Musk is Satoshi, or even Steve Jobs is Satoshi. Interesting fact, by the way, Apple has included the Bitcoin white paper in every version of macOS since 2018. But I believe, along with many others, that the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, is Hal Finney. Hal Finney is a computer scientist that received the first Bitcoin transaction on January 12th, 2009. But unfortunately, Hal Finney passed away on August 28th, 2014 from ALS. Therefore, I believe that Satoshi Nakamoto is not alive, and these wallets do not belong to Satoshi Nakamoto. But let's say they do. Let's say we knew for a fact Satoshi Nakamoto was alive today. Well, what would happen? Well, even if we knew who Satoshi was and they were alive today, and Satoshi was eliminated or put in jail, Bitcoin would continue. At this point, it is too big and decentralized. I've even heard theories that the CIA created Bitcoin. The CIA is Satoshi Nakamoto. And playing devil's advocate here, let's say the CIA is Satoshi Nakamoto. So what? At this point, Bitcoin is too large and decentralized for any one agency or one government to control it. But let's talk about the price. Satoshi reportedly holds 1 million coins. And if these coins were dumped, would it destroy Bitcoin? Well, the current circulating supply of Bitcoin is 19.3 million coins. But also, let's assume there are only 14 million coins because millions have been lost. This would mean that Satoshi holds anywhere from 5 to 7% of the supply. While this is very large relative to other Bitcoin addresses, it's actually a very small percentage compared to other asset classes and other cryptocurrency projects. So if these coins were dumped, it probably would bring market panic and we would see a crash in the market. And this would also imply that we see all of these coins being sold off at the same time. But it would not destroy Bitcoin. It would not destroy the crypto market. Bitcoin is stronger than ever. The hash rate is healthier than ever, and Bitcoin blocks continue to be mined every 10 minutes. And this whole concept of Satoshi Nakamoto, an anonymous founder, is what makes Bitcoin so special. I often hear from family members, usually older ones, they tell me, I could never get on board with Bitcoin. I mean, we don't even know who created it. And that is what makes it so unique. You don't have to know. You don't have to trust anyone. Bitcoin works for anyone, whoever you are. But it is surprising to many that Bitcoin is still #1 in coin market cap out of thousands of coins because it's old tech. It is old tech that never updates. Why? Because it's actually decentralized. Making massive changes is hard to do when decentralized and very easy to do when centralized. This is why Bitcoin is still #1. Few understand this.